What is up, RC enthusiasts? Back here again today. If you can tell right here, what does this say? Only car shell. So if you guessed it, which you probably already guessed it by now because of the title of the video down below, this is the C54 shell only kit right here, which is a kit that belongs on top of the C14 and the C24 chassis. So the original WPLs, I'm not sure if you can see my one back there, but I'm pretty sure you can see it back there. It's a little white one right here. The chassis of that truck right there is pretty much what this body is going to go onto right there. So that's pretty cool. They're reviving an old chassis of theirs with a newer body that they're coming out with to be able to mod it with. So now you have options of bodies. If you're not into the Toyota truck and you want the Toyota SUV better, you like the Land Cruiser over the Hilux, then here you go. So let's go get into this and let's see what it comes with. Oh yeah, by the way, while I'm opening this, I just want to let you guys know this is a pre-release version. This is sent to me for review, so there are some extra stuff in here that is not going to come with the kit, and there are going to be two different kit options. I'm not sure if this box shows it. Yeah, right here on the bottom, so you can tell right there, you got the CB05, and you got a white, brown, gray, and green, so that's probably the colors they're going to have available. And then you have the CB05-1, which is going to be their sport model that they're calling it. And that's just going to have a little bit more upgrades, you know, trail bumpers and off-road accessories and stuff like that versus just a stock body. So those are two differences you're going to get. So it looks like they're going to be offering some new wheels and tires with foams as well. This is going to be a aftermarket purchase. I'm pretty sure it's not going to come with this. It might be something you have to purchase separately. But you do get some foams and some TRD looking wheels. I'm not sure if that's focusing on there correctly, but they look like TRD wheels. And new thread on the tires. So these are new tire design by WPL. A lot more tread on there than the original, or not the original, but the new C24 and C14 tires that have really, really little tread on there. So I wish there was a little bit more on here, but this is definitely better than the 34 and 44 tires. But not to say that those are bad tires. They just didn't have as nice looking grippy treads, but they still were nice rubber and they still performed pretty well. So let's open this sucker. Here you'll get your instruction manual. It shows you how to put this body onto your C14, C24 chassis. And it'll also teach you how to assemble parts of the body onto the truck. Or accessories onto the body, actually. That's what I meant to say. And here's a roof rack and rear ladder and lights, it looks like. So this is probably going to be part of the sports upgrade. You have some hardware screws, some interior and bumper pieces right here, and more bumper pieces right here. I'm guessing that this is the sport front end, it looks like. So it's got a different front end, and you get this trail bumper with some auxiliary lights. Then some lenses. Looks like a pry tool of some sort, probably for popping the hood. Oh, that's it in the box. That's empty right there. And there it is, guys. The Land Cruiser LC80 body. That's a nice size right there. Doesn't that look good? It's pretty nice. So let me get all these things out of their bag so we can see them in more detail. And let's see them a little bit more close up before I put this body together and show you what it looks like all together. And maybe we might put it on a chassis on this video, or maybe on another video we'll put it on a chassis and give it a run up on that hill climb I like to do. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's see what this looks like out of the bag. So when you take this out of its first bag, you're gonna have a spare tire sitting in here with a bottom tray and a servo holder, it looks like, to secure your servo in place. You have your interior right here. So that's gonna be sitting up there nicely. It's gonna look like good enough room to put some people in there for sure, for the front at least. Enough leg room and stuff. And it looks like you have roof rails, for the stock roof rails, your steering wheel, your snorkel, stuff like that in this bag. And here it looks like you have your lenses for your headlights and turn signals, possibly some stickers, and also, as you can tell, they include some springs in here. Now I'm assuming the reason they include these springs in here is because this body is a lot heavier than that white little C24 back there, so it's gonna need the beefier springs to definitely hold this body up for sure, and maybe more wheel weights to keep it on the ground from rolling over and stuff. And here's the inner glass, or the scale glass. It's just one whole piece from front to back, and that just goes inside the body like so. And you have your opening hood. Alright. Well, I'll put this body together real quick and show you what it looks like once it's all together, so we can enjoy the beauty of this Toyota Land Cruiser LC80. Well, there you guys go. The LC80 fully together in the stock trim. This is going to be the regular kit, not the sport kit, when you're getting the car shells with the two different options like I mentioned earlier. And also for the hood, like I was saying earlier, you needed a tool to pop it propped open. No, actually you could just pull it open from here. So it just opens easily like so. So it wasn't as hard as I thought it was. I originally thought that little blue tool was to pop it open from under here, but it's not, because you see these two little pieces, I couldn't figure out where they go because the instructions don't really show where it goes. At least I couldn't figure it out. They actually just go under here to protect the lighting. Like so, and it screws in right there to that one screw hole right there. And that just covers the lighting area so water doesn't splash up into the lighting area. But if you can tell, you have headlight lighting areas right here for some 5mm LEDs. And you got room for the smaller LEDs in the back right here. 3 LEDs it looks like, so you're going to have a turn signal, or a reverse light, and a brake light you can have, or a running light. In the front it looks like you could only have a headlight. You do have side marker lights here that you can put lights into. As you can tell, the body's all installed. Everything is all installed right here. 4 screws right here to install these side steps. 4 screws to install this black body. The dashboard just snaps onto this bottom body part. This is just a stock front bumper, the stock headlights, stock tail. As you can tell, it also came with another spare tire in the bag, and that spare tire is actually going to probably be for the ready to runs, because this is a harder tire than the 4 that came in that bag earlier. But it's okay, because that's just your spare. And yeah, as you can tell, fully detailed body, nice mirrors. You even have actual mirrors in there that you have to press in there, so that's pretty cool. You got your door handles you gotta press in there, your roof rack or roof rails, your windshield wipers, snorkel, your side steps obviously are part of these that I was talking about earlier. But yeah, other than that, it's a really nice body. I mean, you really can't go wrong with this thing. It's a looker for sure. And as you can tell right here, there's the sport kits, roof rack and rear ladder and light bar that goes on top of this rack right here. So that's for the sport kit. And your sport front end right there, which has got the 4 square headlight front end versus the newer style. So you have that. And your off-road brush guard bumper right here. And it looks like you have 2 little brush rails right here that look like they go in here into this hole right here, and towards up here into the bumper to be like a brush guard to protect the front end. I'm assuming that's what they're for. But I'll have all this stuff installed once I get this thing running, because I just want to show you guys how it comes in this form. And on my next video, I'll show you how it comes on the other form. And as you can tell up here, my little scale dude right there approves of this rig, and he can't wait to drive his Rubicon out on the trails. So yes, fellow RC enthusiasts, that's about it right here for this Land Cruiser LC80 body right here that WPL has just came out with, and man, is it a nice body. It is actually big too, so it's not like the Rock Hobby's katana. I'll show you that beside it right now. Well, here's the Rock Hobby katana right here beside it. As you can tell, this whole Rock Hobby truck can fit inside this body right here. So yep, that is a bigger scale, and man, they do both look pretty good, huh? As you can tell, this one right here kind of has what the Sport of this would have. The bumper wise and the roof rack and the little ladder in the back. That's gonna be all in the Sport edition of this, or Sport version of this shell that you can buy from WPL for your C14 and C24s. So yeah, so you can see you have your Sport variant, and you also have different options because now they're going to have these wheels and tires available. These are soft too, with some foams now, so that's pretty cool. I'm probably still going to use wheel weights over foams. I don't really use foams as much on the smaller stuff like this, but we'll see because this is a pretty heavy body and it might need it. And as per usual, you have your spare turn or corner light right here. You have a spare front turn signal light right here, and spare wiper blade. And the rest of the stickers I haven't put on yet. These yellow ones right here are going to be for these side markers right here, but I just wanted to keep it clear, you know, make it look like a mod. But yeah, the other stickers are in there, those yellow or orange stickers in there, and the stickers on the tail lights as well are in there. So yeah, there you go, guys. This is why I like it when they give you stuff like this, because you can put all the accessories you wish to have on there, and the ones you don't want on there, you leave it off for now and change it up later on. So yeah, that's pretty cool, guys. I really like this one. Really detailed, really cool that WPL still cares about their first original kits and still making upgrade parts for them and upgrade bodies so you can switch it up and make your rig look different. Well, there you guys go. So you can see I have the off-white right here. It's kind of like a cream colored. The other colors I showed you earlier that are probably going to be available soon. This should be available pretty soon as well. So pick yourself up one for your old C14s and C24s and have a great time all over again with your other rigs. Well, alright guys, thanks for watching. I always appreciate all your support. I hope you like this little guy right here and hope you guys grab yourself one of these. Now if you look at my link below, I have a link to the official WPL-RC site, and that is an affiliate link, so I do get something for you using that link, but don't worry, it doesn't cost you any extra by clicking on it. Prices are still all the same, so it benefits both of us in a way, and I do appreciate it. Alright guys, thanks for watching as always. Don't forget, always have fun. Go out there and run that RC once it's built.